How are my YouTube people? Once again, it's your boy T-Bax with another video for you, part 2 of the 2017 vision that I have for this tank right here, the 400 gallon that I'm trying to actually complete by the end of this year due to me growing out new fish, which are babies right now. If you checked out my video from yesterday, you can kind of see the species that I'm trying to pretty much gear my species that I'm going to grow out for this tank, and my idea of what I want now for this show tank. Okay, so basically just a small review for anybody that hasn't seen the my grow out tank or the video from yesterday. Basically, just like in an African cichlid tank, I want a lot more color in my 400 gallon, and I know I have a little color in here. I have, like I said, the red Severums, which are beautiful fish. I have the gold Severum, as you can see. I have the red hook silver dollars, which are beautiful. They're schooling perfectly. This is what I mean by having certain species in your tank that make the tank pretty much move and have movement. I have that. I'm satisfied with that part of it. But as you see, I have 3 more red Severum right there, and then I have an orange shoulder Severum, and then of course I have that chocolate cichlid, which I love, and I have 2 baby chocolate cichlids upstairs. That's the 125. And who else I got? I got another orange Severum, shoulder Severum back in the back. But basically, just like in an African cichlid tank, I kind of want different species that's going to pop, South American species that's going to pop, and also have different color schemes in this 400 gallon. Now, what I did and what I expressed yesterday in my video, I actually weeded out some fish that was in here. And of course, I felt like I had too many red Severum and other orange shoulder Severums. So I had a good fish buddy of mine that I actually gave some red Severum to, and the orange shoulder Severums to, kind of weed out this 400. And I can tell a little bit, but that's cool until my other fish grow out big enough to actually put in the 400. We cool. You know, understocking your aquarium is never a bad thing. So until then, until I come up with other species for this fish tank right here, the show tank, then I'll definitely entertain it. But for right now, like I said, my goal and my vision for 2017 is to actually have a large variety, or more variety, of big South American cichlids, and being like more like a community of South American cichlids, but choosing South American cichlids that won't tear each other apart or have any main or major aggression issues. Okay, and once again, you can do that and find knowledge of that by, like I said, simply reading up on your particular species of fish. It's easy. Go on the net. You can find this knowledge anywhere. And basically, that's what I've been doing for the longest now. Been trying to find community, big South American cichlids that will go well together, or at least have a temperament where they're not aggressively at each other all day. They might pick at each other from time to time, but never to the point where it's the aggression that is actually to the death, you know, fighting to the death. So and I feel like in a tank this large, the 400 gallon, you know, I can pretty much complete that task of having those large South American cichlids all survive in the community of being together without a big major aggression issue. Now, if it was a smaller tank, that vision that I'm having right now and trying to complete, I definitely wouldn't try it. The only reason why I kind of really came up with this idea of the South American community tank, big cichlid tank, is because I have the actual tank space and room for those type of cichlids. Now, other aquariums, if you have many tanks, which I know a lot of you all have, shout out to my man Cooper Cichlids. Hey, I always see you always tune into your site and your videos, man. You doing good. Very knowledgeable person. Also, my dude Reggie Cichlids. Thanks for shouting out every time I make a video. Hey, love y'all guys' videos and information on y'all videos. But once again, if you have multiple tanks, then you have multiple visions for or purposes for your tanks. But I don't have that space, or I don't have multiple tanks like I used to create different visions for different tanks. So I'm going to have to stick with the tanks that I do have and the space that I do have, which I do have, especially for this tank. I have a lot of tank space, so I can kind of create an overall view of what I really want and the size fish that I can really keep in this tank. Okay, but once again, making it real simple. As you can see, definitely everybody's kind of have ate. I just fed the fish. Everybody's kind of cool now. They're not, you know, really moving around too much. But once again, like always, I love your comments, good, bad, ugly. Subscribe to the channel. And guess what? We all share knowledge with each other as far as fish hobbyists in this hobby, and been doing it for however long you've been doing it. It's good always to share knowledge with each other so we can grow stronger in our knowledge of keeping fish. So if you like the channel, like this video, once again, 2017 Vision Part 2, definitely like it and subscribe to the channel. And once again, many blessings to you. I'm out. Peace.